Let me. For those of y'all that don't know, let me just tell you something. We have obliterated this internet.
Broke it.
Obliterated this. What is the shit?
YouTube
podcast.
Yeah,
this podcast and shit. We have obliterated this shit. What thanks, Deacon?
Yes, we have. We want to thank all of our fans. We have reached over 20K, guys. Thank you. But we still got more to do, so help us get to 50. Help us get to 50. Like and subscribe. Tell all your friends. Yay.
Ain't no being like obliterated. Well, your boy Trump sent a bomb over here. I have to go and get put in Instagram jail again. I don't give a shit.
I'll get you out.
He sent a bomb over to Iran.
Yeah.
Yeah. Supposed to be them 30,000-pound bombs. Supposed to go down the ground 100 yards.
Kind of had to happen, man. I'm sorry, it kind of had to happen.
He said
man.
they obliterated all the nuclear shit, and the Iranians said he ain't hit
They
shit.
missed, yeah.
No,
They missed, yeah.
They missed,
They ain't
but
hit nothing. It
They
didn't go deep enough.
15-ton bombs, 12 of them.
they didn't.
And then later on, I think they shot something at Tehran, which is the capital of Iran. But now I don't know if Iran can retaliate and hit the capital of Israel, which is
I've been watching.
Jerusalem.
That ain't gonna happen.
Jerusalem. You can't bomb Jerusalem, man.
No,
Well, they're
I
trying.
think you can bomb.
No,
anything.
they won't
Bomb,
do that.
right? You can bomb anything.
No, but they won't do
Can't
that.
bomb Jerusalem,
No,
man.
they're not going to do that.
What do you mean they've tried? If
But then they bombed the U.S. embassy.
that don't
Then
mean
Iran come
nothing.
back
They're
and
not
bomb
gonna
the
do that.
U.S.
That'd be a
embassy
nice
that's
hit
over
for
there.
them.
Jerusalem, where Jesus was born.
Well, they're not gonna mess with Jerusalem.
That was Bethlehem, I think.
I think you're right, boy.
Thank you.
Bethlehem.
Thank you. And
So
I'm
they
trying.
can hit Jerusalem then, right?
I think
They can't hit
I
Bethlehem.
ain't saying one is better
They
than
close.
the other, but I don't know.
I know they're close because Jesus never traveled more than 60 miles from where he was born.
I'm saying if
Help me, Reverend.
I'm saying
Go
if
ahead,
it was
change
not
subject, 'cause
that
you don't know
iron
what the fuck
shield-
I'm talking
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. But I'm trying to tell you from a perspective, and I don't know why you said they wouldn't do it. If you're a Muslim and the other people are known as Christians, they're trying. But I've watched it. Whatever that iron shield is, them picking off the missiles they're sending, they just can't do it. Now, there may be a malfunction one day on what Israel's doing and they can hit it, but they're trying. It's just the technology that Israel is displaying has been very impressive.
Well, Israel got a lot of help. Now, come on, man. Be real.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Israel, the population in Israel about 9 million. The population in Iran, 90-something million.
Listen.
It's hard for me to imagine 10% of the people holding off,
Right.
relatively speaking. Israel, population 9 million or so, something like that. Iran, 90-something million.
Right.
How can you compete with them without some help? I mean,
Of course,
come on.
technology. I don't doubt that. I mean, it's the
Like
technology.
Iran ain't got no technology.
I do, but whatever they're shooting over there cannot get past the iron shield. If you watch it, I mean, you can go on YouTube and watch it
Who's
live.
iron shit? You talking about Israel, Iran?
Israel has this thing they call the Iron Shield.
The Iron Dome. It's the Iron Dome.
Iron Dome.
Which is strategic missiles placed that are hard to get. And anytime Iran shoots a missile, it intercepts it. I mean, don't get near a building or nothing. I mean, like even the debris. I mean, it's impressive to watch something explode and the debris don't even like land to do anything. It's a very powerful.
There is none.
Well, they got
I know we gave it to them.
The
That's what I'm
nuclear
saying.
shit so bad. Then they can't shoot that nuclear shit down.
You know, I think it's all for TV, man.
What do you mean they can't shoot the nuclear
Hard
thing
to
down?
say.
Can they shoot nuclear down?
They hadn't launched a nuclear missile.
Because they don't have a
That
nuclear
ain't gonna
weapon.
happen.
That's
But
why.
that's what DC was saying, that Israel have to have some
What'd you
help.
just
If you got something
They don't
to
have a
shoot
nuclear
everything
weapon.
down,
Who
there,
don't have
wouldn't be
nuclear
no
weapon?
Iran.
wouldn't be no issue.
Okay.
If you got something that can shoot everything.
So why haven't they shot
down.
it yet then?
So what now?
If they got one, why haven't they shot it in
Because
30 years? Why haven't they shot one?
Ain't nobody bold enough to let none of them
Exactly.
off. Hold on.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody bold
Well,
enough to let
first
it
of all,
off.
they just said that they stopped everything to build one. Did they not?
just to have it.
Just
So they don't
because
have
you can,
one.
just because to build it, that don't mean it has the capability like everybody else knows to make it over here. That's why they over there now. Like, hey man, y'all building. We don't want to get to the capability. So if I see you, if we in a race and I can see I can stop your car from operating, I don't care if you got 4 wheels. Your engine just don't need to be more powerful than mine. So that's what they're doing, and that's why they sent the bunker busters. Now they can sit there. Iran can sit there and say they didn't hit it, but we don't know. But evidently, you know, they hadn't launched it because to me, if we're deaf to America, they're going to launch it. And we're the only country that's been bold enough to even do it like that. And I mean, everybody talks about that we got nuclear weapons, but at the same time, you got it, but ain't nobody bold enough to shoot
Hey,
them.
man, I'm just saying. I remember before 9/11, I had heard that, you know, United States had these planes underground in New York, and if anybody ever attacked New York or certain cities, Chicago, this ground was gonna open up, these planes gonna come out. Man, them motherfuckers hit that damn building and ain't
nothing pop
shit
out.
showed up, but some firemen with some gas masks. on.
So I think we
sure. They
saying
got to
that
the Pentagon,
if
too.
they do get through, any bombs that do get through is already planned to get through.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing going on accident that's going on camera. It's all.
You talking about in the
think you
United
gotta-
States or over there?
I'm saying if either one, if a big bomb blow up and somebody die,
Ain't nobody playing that.
it was
Come on.
understood it was gonna happen.
I think
I mean,
a
you
lot
don't
of-
think 9/11 had no? You think that was really all terrorism and no inside
No, it was
American?
planned. It was planned
Right.
in years.
9/11, but when you talking about like if something hit Israel,
9/11 could be planned, but World War III can't be.
all I'm
That
saying
sound like
is,
World War III, the one gonna take the
You
most.
a
said-
conspiracy
He said
theorist.
9/11 was
I'm
planned.
just saying it's on TV,
I ain't
man.
saying it.
I'm a
I
TV
just think that
theorist.
No, it was definitely
I think
planned.
that
I mean,
shit-
they didn't do that,
I
overnight.
think it was a result of the Cold War, which was bullshit. Everybody was lying about how much technology they had, and that's why the United States lied and said we went to the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ain't gonna no damn moon.
Nope.
because Russia
That
didn't do nothing but
was
send a
Stone Mountain
satellite up,
some damn
and then
way.
after that,
Exactly.
we just said we had our.
Yeah, it was in
You
the space
think
race.
we went to the moon
and we knew we wasn't going
and then
nowhere.
40, 50 years later, ain't nobody else figured out how to go. The Japanese, the Chinese ain't figured it. And we ain't been back.
Nah,
Because
and,
we never left.
and we got space shuttles.
And you got space shuttle got lost up there in Texas some
couldn't get
damn
them.
where that Brian kept talking about coming back in 6 days. Somebody stayed up
I
there
mean,
9 months. 9 months. They had a baby up there.
And what's sad is that, you know, you got the Huntsville Space Station up in Huntsville, Alabama, and they
Yeah.
actually got so-called moon rocks that you get a chance to look.
Ain't got no damn
I mean,
moon rock.
I look, that's what they
Right,
call
right,
them.
right.
Hey, can you touch them?
That's what they call them, huh?
Can you touch
And they
them?
sitting on
course
the
not.
ground.
I'm
They
just
sitting
saying.
them
I'm
moon
just telling
rocks
you what
up
they
there
said.
sitting on the ground.
Ain't nothing
Ain't no
floating.
gravity.
Yeah.
Why the damn rocks ain't floating?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, the American flag was the thing that convinced me because they ain't.
I
no
told
way.
you that. That flag
ain't no
waving
air.
like
Ain't no
this.
air.
It wasn't no
Flag just-
gravity. The
Yeah,
flag
it
just
was
was
like
waving
flags.
this way.
Yeah.
And man, I got so much.
They might have
thing
starched
to
and
do.
ironed the flag before they took it up
no.
there. That flag might have
That
had
flag
heavy
was cloth,
starch
but
and
it was
real
just like
iron,
this.
man. Right, that's what I'm saying. That might have had some heavy starch
from
on
where
it.
the pictures were taken, you could see the curvature. I said this at a show one time, and this nigga went crazy. You remember Richard? DC, DC, DC. I thought nigga had some evidence to back me up. What the fuck curvature mean? I looked at the woman. I looked at the woman he was with. I said, "You see that ass on that girl?
Right.
That's curvature."
Right.
Why you didn't say that? That's what he said. Why you didn't say that?
Somebody
But
said
in the
one time.
picture where they showed the Mars landing on the moon, in the background,
Yeah.
supposedly, you can see the curvature of the moon. You know how high I used to fly.
Yeah.
You know how high you got to be before you can see the curvature of the earth.
Right.
There's no way. It was bullshit, man. I'm telling you, man. Now, I don't know if they've been up there since then or not.
Ain't
I
it
don't
been?
know.
They just had a movie come out to expose all of that.
A bunch of it bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where them astronauts were. Then you go on a 6 or 7 day mission and you end up standing up there 10 months eating what?
Right.
Man.
Each other?
I remember being in seventh
And
grade.
where you taking a dump at?
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, I can work that out. I can shit anywhere, but I can't
I
go
don't know
without
where you-
eating.
But you still got to get rid of it. You can't keep it inside the
Yeah,
capsule.
it's a vacuum. It's gonna shoot straight out into space. It's gonna be shit flying around.
Space shit, huh?
It's definitely shit out in space.
Y'all do know.
And this is
y'all do know
scientist talk.
space is not cold, right? It's
And
very,
then-
very
and then-
hot.
and then they went up
Space
in
is
one
not
suit.
like cold.
Ice cold.
But there's part of it, like, because of the start stuff is very, very hot. But what I was going to is the Challenger, when they had that mission, the one that exploded. I'm trying to ask. I was going to ask y'all, do y'all remember where was it headed to? Was it headed to a satellite, or was it
Stone Mountain?
Nah, man, that thing exploded right there on TV. I remember being in
Boy,
seventh grade.
before it even got up.
I remember a girl. It was a girl. She was my friend, white girl comedian, and she got blackballed for like 5-6 years after that, because I think it was the day after that shuttle blew up, and she was on. I think it was Johnny Carson, and Johnny said like, "Did you see the shuttle that blew up?" He was being serious. She said, "Yeah, you know what happened?" And Johnny Carson like, "What happened?" She said the man asked for a light, and then it blew up. She said, I'm in a Bud Light. And she got
It
blackballed
was
for
too early
years, man.
not to have a good joke.
She for years, man.
Man. I just know
I thought
why
shit was hilarious myself.
That dude said throttle up, and that thing just disintegrated. And then my teacher just ran out of the room, started crying. We didn't know that. We just looked at each other.
And then too, it had the first black astronaut on there. So
Yeah.
they
I
had
went to a
something
school.
do
They named the school
Nair.
Ronald E. McNair.
with Ronald McNair.
Ronald, you make there.
Yeah.
And then who? Mae Jemison was the second one? The lady?
Yeah.
The black lady? She was the second
She
one?
made it.
She ain't
back.
died though. She
ain't
made
died.
it.
Yeah.
Huh?
They let
She
her
made
live.
it. She didn't die. I didn't say
they let
she
her
died. I
live.
said she was the second one.
Second one what?
You said second one.
You said first black
astronaut.
astronaut. And I said, so Mae
I
Jemison
guess
was
you're
the
an
second
astronaut
one.
if you don't make it to outer space.
Right.
You're still an astronaut, right?
You are. Yep. No,
But
you
you
are.
never been in
Yeah.
outer space.
Yeah, that's true. You can be a...
No, being an astronaut is a
think
qualification. It's not. It's not actually.
Hey
going
man,
out
it's two
doing it.
jobs I wouldn't have. An astronaut, you taking your ass up there and they ain't been, and a test pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about a test dummy? I'd rather be a test pilot than a test dummy.
Well, you are.
I'm just saying, I'd rather be a test pilot. Test dummy, you supposed to crash.
Right.
Test pilot,
Yeah.
it's a chance.
Yeah, you a dummy just to
prototype,
get
but
in
you got
there.
a chance though.
Well, God bless him, man. God bless God bless America, whatever. But this bullshit they talking about is not war. It's war against nuclear development, not war against Iran, man.
Yeah.
It's like all the Republicans that bought into this Trump bullshit, man.
That's their
So
job.
now they just say shit. They just talk out their ass,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Boy, I watched Joy Reid on CNN last night. She was tearing their ass up. You remember CNN
Yeah.
fired Joy Reid.
Yeah.
But she was on Abby Phillips last night, and she was tearing their ass up. I said, go on, Jordan. Get in there, the ass. Hurt your feelings, didn't it, boy? You a Republican.
I don't believe in the politics, period. I feel like all of them do more talking than doing.
It's not something to believe in,
Well,
like religion or something.
Well, if you say you a
know,
Republican, that sounds like some religious,
it
like
ain't
something
nothing you
that.
believe in.
I mean, I don't necessarily think one is better than the other necessarily. I mean,
you
I'm not.
independent?
I'm against what Donald Trump doing. I do prefer to keep my job. Simple stuff that directly pertains to me. But no, I mean, I feel like we need to do away with the whole political system. I feel like basically, as long as Congress has life terms, you know what I'm saying? And it's so much double dipping going on. Nobody can be honest because they've already green lit all type of thievery and conniving for their own self. So
Make a decision,
we voting for
man.
people
Just
that
pick a
really
damn side.
they can't have your
God
best
damn it,
interest
just
at heart.
pick a damn
Dude, we
side,
live
man.
in-
Literally
Listen.
can't have your best
I mean,
interest
just
at
pick a
heart.
damn side. You like
What do you
men, you
mean?
like women. Don't
What do you
be
mean they can have our
biased.
best interest?
It ain't that simple, man. I wish it was that
Just
simple.
pick a damn side, man.
Bye.
He might be an independent. He might be an independent
Bye. He
that
bye,
may side
What letter is
more
that?
with the Democrats than he do with the
See,
Republicans.
that's what I'm saying. When people was brainwashed, I just told them exactly what it was. I was like, I don't believe in the system. They be like, well, maybe he independent. Fuck that. That shit is still in the same system.
First of all, I was trying to help you out.
But
Ball.
But you still on that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying
Well,
I
you
don't
ain't
believe
nothing
in the
then.
system. I still vote because
I don't believe
black
in the
people
system
died
either.
for it. So I'm a vote
So
'Cause
when
my
so
mama
when you
say,
vote,
"Baby,
what
who
did
you?"
what do you put? Because they ask you
Yeah.
what party you act.
Yeah,
what
what
party
you put?
do you
What
claim?
did you vote?
Yeah,
So
I
Bye.
gotta pick Democrat so I can
oh,
vote
but
for.
there you go.
Okay, then.
All right.
Right, but that don't mean that,
That don't
I'm
mean-
no gung ho ass Democrat or that I believe in the shit.
Right.
That
So
just
why you just
mean
don't put
Just couldn't vote
independent?
Well,
Republican.
why don't you put Republican in?
Cause this, to me, I'm just doing
Hey,
it for my
man.
mama. So really, I came to my mama. Be like, mama, I seen her
Oh,
to
you
Georgia
put it on your
ballot. I
mama.
seen
Hey,
her
look
to
here,
Georgia
man.
ballot, and I say,
Look here,
pick
man.
for me.
You a skinny or you a fat?
No, I mean, I vote black. I be mad that they don't put pictures
He's
up. Because
skinny
if I
fat.
could just see a picture, I could look at a nigga and know if he honest or not. If I could just see a picture, I feel like I could judge you. They say don't judge a book by its cover, but if you got a Jerry curl, I'm like, hell no, I can't vote for a nigga with a Jerry curl. I can vote for a regular black
Oh,
man.
big up before
but,
we
you know.
close out this segment. Big up to what is it, Mandami? He kicking Cuomo's ass.
No, he
In
kicked
New
it.
York, he beat him in the primaries. Everybody picking Cuomo to win, including myself.
Yeah.
And this boy, 30-something years old, he came from behind, put his foot off in
Damn.
Cuomo's ass. It was just a preliminary. What you call
Right.
it? What you call it? It wasn't
The
a
primary.
It was the primary
Yeah.
for election. And he put his foot in that boy's ass, and he's an immigrant.
Yeah.
And them,
I thought
hey, them
Cuomo
New
was a
York
lot.
is scared right now too.
Huh?
Yeah, they scared of him too.
They calling him a socialist, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, a bunch of the people in the city they don't like him.
They don't like him.
Not cool.
They voted for him.
For Cuomo?
Well, I know they. Well, some
Don't
people
like
voted for him.
Cuomo or don't like the boy?
The other guy, the Muslim brother.
He won the election.
It's
Yeah,
a primary.
He got to
though.
run again though.
He won the primary.
A lot
Right.
of people don't even go vote in the primary, do they? Then they be like, watch out. They gon' elect
Nah,
this
he ain't
one. And
lying.
then they
Then they get
all
out and
come
vote,
and be like,
right.
"All
Let
we
me
gotta
tell you
really
this.
get out here now."
It's gonna be him again. I think Eric Adams running as Republican, ain't he? After Trump pardoned him, they pardoned him for some bullshit
Right.
he pulled.
Yeah.
And you telling me you think that boy ain't gonna win? That boy gonna win.
Boy. What do
He ain't
y'all
gonna
mean
win.
people
Well,
don't
he
vote
up
during
there.
the primary?
He ain't
That's
gonna
how
win.
you
He can't
select
run
your
as an
candidates. I can't believe you
He
said
ain't
that.
gonna win.
I can't believe you washed over that. What are you
Huh?
talking? They both said people don't vote in the primary. That's how you select your candidates. I can't
Right.
believe.
But
you
everybody,
said that.
no, but
I ain't
everybody
saying
doesn't vote in the
I ain't saying
primary.
that, but if you
They talking
vote for a
about that.
political party and beating
Hell,
Cuomo
it's a
is
lot of
no
people that
easy-
don't vote during
but-
the normal election.
Listen, what I'm saying is for him to go up against Cuomo and win, people came out and voted. And for you guys to sit there and say people don't vote in the primary, I just don't understand.
I'm sorry.
They vote,
No,
but
what
that's
you
like,
saying?
that's like playoffs in the regular season.
Yeah.
People really don't play during the regular season, but the playoffs.
Speaking of which,
Trump
when I
killed
come
the
back, I'm
primary.
talking
But
about
go
the Dodgers locked the ice out damn stadium the other day. Come up here and here talking about you gonna get all these Mexicans out of here, not off this ball club. We'll be back.